What's up, everybody? It's the Growing Up Hip Hop After Show right here on AfterBuzz TV. We have a lot for you today. We're talking about Romeo and his family problems. Of course, we're talking about Tyran and his Welcome to LA party. And Vanessa is still trying to get Angela to work. Please stay tuned because we also have your fan shout-outs, your glowing up fashion, and a lot of gossip. Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Hey, that's a choreography.
Throw that one time.
It was like a ripple effect. We almost had it.
Yes. Sometimes we dance here. Don't knock us down here.
Okay.
Yes, everybody, welcome to AfterBuzz TV's After Show for Growing Up Hip Hop. Yes, it's season 4, episode 6, A Ninja in the Shadows. So, like I said in the beginning, we'll talk about Romeo and his family problems. You know, see murder out there. Yes, see murder. Tyran, who is Egypt's cousin, is having a welcome to LA party, and Vanessa is still trying to get Angela to work here. We got your fan shout-outs and, of course, news and gossip, so please stay tuned for all that and our glowing up fashion. But before we get into all this, I want to introduce my lovely panel here. Next to me, Miss Felicia Michelle. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. The loveliest of them all.
Oh. Jay Lamar, do you have anything to say to that?
Yes, it's the baddest on the panel, Jay Lamar in the building.
Okay, well, I know y'all were waiting, so here I am. Jaimi Gray.
All right, Jaimi.
All right.
They still waiting, sis.
I love us.
It's okay.
I love us.
Distraction.
I love us.
You guys out there do not know, our group chat is lit.
It's lit.
Literally
It's lit.
lit. Oh, I love us.
I'm going to publish it soon.
Everybody know.
We all were shook.
He just telling all his secrets.
Shook
That's
real
not how the game works. It's okay.
That's how you get ahead, sis.
I can't.
Okay.
Let's dive into this here. Romeo and his family problems. So, Master P, his father, went out to go see his brother in New Orleans. So it was a whole family event. Aunts, cousins, everybody went to the prison to go see murder. He's in prison right now for a life sentence, which is horrible. But we have a little news gossip on that, so stay tuned for that a little bit later. But how are we feeling? He's on a hunger strike. Master P's brother, he's not eating for 4 to 5 days, and everybody's pretty worried. He's mad at the whole family.
It sounds crazy. And it's like, I think, for people who don't have a true inside look on, the jail system and how it actually works, that's very scary.
Yeah.
Like you need to eat. And granted, what are they even feeding them in the first place,
Right, yeah.
So I feel for him, and it clearly it's for a bigger cause. But at the end of the day, how is this going to help you? And so, yes, we found out more things about Steve murder recently, but this was probably filmed a couple months ago. And I'm just wondering, what on earth is going on in there? He's got to be going through hell.
From the family's perspective, that's very scary.
Yeah.
To get a
Yeah.
phone call
That
that,
you're not eating.
that your relative isn't eating, or something could be wrong with them in general. That's a scary
Yeah.
phone call to get.
Mm-hmm.
And I applaud Master P and his entire family and Romeo, for taking that trip out there to check on him. I mean, that may really, it probably did uplift his spirits a lot.
I hope so, because even Master P was like, well, you guys got to hear some stuff that might not be too nice. I just hope it's not a big conflict in the fammy,
It's just his perspective is that, we'll talk about it more in news and gossip. His perspective is that he's maintained his innocence since the beginning of all this with him. So he's probably extremely frustrated.
Yeah.
And in that frustration is just like, what can I do? And there's no sense of control. You're in prison. Someone tells you what time to do this, what time to do that. And you're like, this is unjustly happening to me. What can I do about this? Only thing I can control is if I eat or not.
Yeah.
That's
you
the only
can't
thing I can
boycott
control.
the entire, you and the entire prison can't boycott. So the boycott is really just you. You're marching alone, and the only way that he felt as though he can actually make a statement is by inflicting self-harm. Thankfully, it wasn't a physical thing. More so, it's like a mental and him not eating, but He's trying to make a statement.
He's trying to let people know he's serious.
Yeah.
Like it's for real.
It's real.
Yeah.
Because 4 to 5 days, 4 to 5 hours in feet is famished.
Okay.
Like I'm hungry right now, y'all.
Right.
But-
Well, 4 or 5 days.
That's a long time.
And that tells something about your pride and how much you're actually maintaining your point, because food is life. Like you can go 3 days I think without food, but you need water. So I'm wondering.
And I'm wondering how often do they get water? Like, is that something where they're allowed to get it when they want? Is this like a free will thing, or is that something where they have to get in line for it?
Like, is there a prison water cooler that people walk to, and then you mean like that? Like, where did they get?
Like, is there?
How accessible is it? You know?
I guess there's a sink situation or a toilet.
Lord.
Maybe like a water.
It's probably not
fountain.
even filtered.
I don't think.
Lord.
I don't think they even.
Not in jail.
I don't think any of the water that
Yeah.
they're probably giving in jail is filtered.
That breaks my heart, honestly.
It's very, very sad. But I like that the family came together. They all, and there's a lot of them.
Right.
They were rolling deep. They had the daddy, the Germany, the sister. I was like, they had a sister.
Silk, the Shaka was on the bus.
Yes.
Looking kind of
Good
good.
self.
Good.
Let me tell you something. A high note of this scene was Silk the Shop.
Yes, I was-
looking great.
Skin was looking good.
Skin,
Yes.
Lovely outfit.
He looks
clean.
great. He looks great.
Yeah. But hopefully he sees the support that's coming from his family, because even Master P said, him and his brother have not been on the best of terms lately. So, you just kind of wonder what you'll see next episode.
How could they be on good terms? I mean, think about it. I'm in jail for something I didn't do. We initially were doing all this stuff together, and business couldn't stop because I left. And all these things have happened for their entire family, not just Master P, but for Romeo, their entire brand.
All the kids.
What's the daughter's name?
With a really long name?
Symphonique even got on. The ICDC, they've been getting checks, okay?
Yeah.
Miller family been getting checks, and to not be a part of that, or the building of an empire that you
That's
thought you'd be a
hard.
part of, is probably so. He is Cookie. Oh my gosh. Sorry.
What?
Think about it.
I was walking scared.
Sorry, y'all.
Like, Jayla, I was
She's excited today.
No, I had that energy drink. But
Okay, that's okay. That's it makes sense now.
no, but I was saying it was because it just popped in my head. That
Girl, who coming in
it
here?
just popped in my head that it kind of similar to maybe Cookie on on.
Take your time.
I'm done. I'm so done with them.
So you
I
close
quit.
it.
You
I
don't
quit the
scared us
end
at
of
all.
my
I said, I know she not about to have no
Y'all,
stroke
if
right
I
here.
scared y'all, then y'all are not living right, because it wasn't that scary.
It was a little scary.
Y'all not
She
living
done
right.
shook the microphone.
Shook the
I
microphone.
said, if she pass out right here, I'm done. I can't.
The show must go on.
Okay?
Sweep her under the table. Come on.
She'll do that when we done.
Yes, well, I guess you were saying she's Cookie. Yes. From Empire.
What I was saying was that he had a hard time watching the Empire that he thought he'd be a part of, and he couldn't be a part of.
Got it.
Oh, so
Okay.
you related him to Cookie.
Yes,
Monster.
and that
Okay.
made me excited.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
Keep her lifted.
Well, something that should be getting us all
Reach out your hand.
something that should be getting us excited over here. It's all these different shows that we have
Yes.
here at AfterBuzz.
What's up, AfterBuzzers? We here at the network work to produce shows afterwards for nearly all of your favorite TV shows, from dramas to sci-fi, reality TV, and more. No network works harder to produce shows just for TV fans. So now we need your help, though. So we're asking for you to please subscribe to either one or more of our YouTube channels. This helps us out a ton, and here's what's in it for you. So it caters specific content that you already like directly to you. It brings your favorite after shows to you, so you don't have to seek it out. Just pop right up for you. And it suggests content from other shows and podcasts you might be interested in. Subscribing to our YouTube channels will help you discover shows we're sure that you'll love. So since you're already here on reality TV with us,
Yes.
you might be interested in The Jersey Shore, Teen Mom, Bar Rescue, or The Proposal. So remember, there are channels for other genres as well, too. Please do not be shy about subscribing to those either. And if you're worried about those pesky notifications, do not worry. They are optional. It's easy. Go hit the subscribe button now, and it's for an even easier AfterBuzz experience. And if you do, comment. Let us know that you did, and we'll shout you out on air. We thank you guys so much for being the best fans, and we promise to do our best to continue to serve you. What is a Shady Bunch talking about?
Oh boy, Shady Twin.
Oh my God! No, we're looking at the live chat.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, you guys. We're paying attention to you guys in the live chat, and we're trying to figure out some questions.
Nicholas? Well, first,
Who said that?
well, anyway, I want to give a shout out to Kayla. Hey, Kayla. She says,
Hey,
amazing
Kayla.
panel. We love when you guys show us love. Is anybody sick on this panel?
Sick?
No? Anybody got a cold going on?
You know what? Everybody's blessed and highly favored.
I
Next.
like that. We got our tea. Okay. Well, you guys keep the live chat coming. Make sure you guys continue to leave some comments.
Yes. Thank you, Jaimi.
Well, thanks. Thank you, Kara. So let's get into this welcome to LA party that Egypt threw for her brother and also Pep's son, which
Tyron.
Yeah.
I didn't know Pep had another child.
Where did he come from?
I had no idea. Maybe it's a play son or, or a real son. I don't know. But I didn't know she actually had another child. But hey, Tyron. Yeah. He's coming out here. Egypt has a new apartment, which I wonder if Sam is actually, helping pay for.
I doubt
Maybe that's why they downsized.
Child.
Well.
First and foremost.
Ooh.
Talk about it.
You like that?
I was waiting for the suspense. I'm like, okay.
Let's go back to Tyron, Egypt's son. He kind of looks like He kind of looks like Pep.
Pep. Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah.
The mouth. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like
Really?
looks like Pep, and he seems like he's like a calmer, like the calmer child, like very relaxed and chill, but seems like he's very protective of his mother and his sister.
Which I love to see.
Yeah, I love to see that. I love to see that. But back to this apartment situation.
Oh, you wasn't feeling the party? It was a nice little get together. Everybody was there. Eazy-E's son was there.
That was a shower.
Eric was
Little
there.
Eazy-E. Yeah, Eric.
Who paying the rent?
That's what I'm
Pep.
saying. Are
Was
they
anybody thinking about
splitting it? Is it Sam and Egypt paying? Is that why
He
they
probably
downsized?
buys like the groceries or something. Like he probably buys the groceries. Like he probably helps out in ways that he can.
Because we live in Los Angeles, so
Right.
an apartment like that is at least the
Apartments
it's
are hard
like
to
at
find.
least
It's
$2,000
expensive,
It's
yeah.
at the very least.
It's expensive here.
For a one bedroom.
No, that's like a 2-level.
So I know,
So that's
but
at
I'm
least
saying
35.
There were stairs, yes.
Yeah.
That's
what it looks like,
Condo. Mm-hmm.
$3,500 to $4,000.
yeah, too high, regardless.
Yeah.
Well, she's only 19 paying it, so I'm like, ooh, girl,
Is
I
it
saved a
her
little
though?
money.
Because you know how reality TV shows work. It's probably grown up
Oh,
hip hop
yeah.
who rents out a space.
Or
like,
maybe
this
the
is
money
just-
she made off of Growing Up Hip Hop, because she's been on the show for a
Yeah.
couple seasons now. I don't know how much they make at WeTV, but
I feel like it'd be
maybe.
decent to put them where they are.
maybe, and she doesn't know how to. Because at 19,
You're
you're
rich,
gonna,
sis.
you're gonna no. At 19, at 19, you'll get an apartment that you can technically afford, but really is not in a logical budget for you. So
Right.
she might be spending her
Right.
last ends. Well, no, what kind of equate products she might have in that refrigerator or whatever.
Do y'all think that they're
to
paying
off-brands.
her boyfriend to be on the show?
Oh, for sure.
I don't think
if
he
he's
would've
making
went out without
if he's
it.
making appearances, they have to pay him. He has
I
to
would,
sign
I
paperwork.
would think that he's probably getting paid.
But not that much, just like a little.
Because even extras.
He's
get
on
paid.
every episode.
Okay, so
Yeah.
maybe enough.
But I really love seeing Tyran and how protective he was, like when they were doing the whole martial arts thing, and he was like,
yes.
"So, what do you do? And what do you do with my sister? What is your
He was
plan?"
doing push-ups on his fingers. I was like, how strong?
Just doing the most, I guess.
be?
You know, like
You know, I like
okay.
when two. It's like a as men say, it's just a contest between them two.
Yeah, okay.
Like
Yeah.
proving who's the bigger man. And clearly, like Tyran showed, like because
I
you
could probably
notice,
beat you up.
I could, ain't,
Which,
ain't
I
no
mean,
probably.
You could tell he
Ain't no
had some body that like he works out because he does martial arts. But I was like, he said take it to the streets. Like, what are you about to do? Like
Did you
martial
see
arts?
the arm?
Yeah,
I seen the arm.
yeah, everything up here. I was like, okay, okay.
Nice
But
arm.
you know, when you meet him and he's talking, he doesn't seem like that kind of guy. He just seems like
That's
kind
not
of geeky, but like not in a bad way. Like you could just tell he's kind of
He
in
doesn't
that
seem
world.
like Pep's son. Say it, because that's what I wanted to say. 'Cause
That's what
Were y'all
that's what
thinking
I
it?
I was like, somebody, sexy gangster gonna come through the door or something.
Yeah.
He was like, my name's Tyran and I do
Yeah.
martial arts. And I was like, you gonna watch Naruto? Like,
Yeah, I could tell he's probably like into that kind of
He
stuff.
loves
Which
Ninja Turtles.
don't hate on the anime. You know,
I'm
I know it's
not
a
hating
different
because
world.
I do like that. I do like that.
But you could just tell he's kind of into that. Like he's kind of like
She's
in
in
the
love
nerdy
again, y'all.
side. You know. Oh no, I don't know about that. You know, Boogie, I'm still here for you, bro. We still here. But yeah, you know, Tyran, he's all right.
She go.
I know.
All right. Anyway, next.
So,
Try it every day.
So also at this party too, we were talking about we saw that like the introduction of him and that he's not really close. It doesn't seem like he's close with Pep, and it doesn't seem like Pep really spent that time with him as a child. Well, she admitted that and he said that too. But she even like dipped out as soon as he came. Like she was acting crazy with the cake at the party. That got on my nerves.
That was-
That
so
is
bad.
too.
so wait, so is it wrong? So TT is the one who brought out the cake saying like, kind of like, oh, it's my party here you go. But Pep thought it should have been Egypt. Who is in the right there? Because was it TT or was it Egypt? Like, should have Egypt brought out the cake?
First off, TT outshines Egypt any day.
Ooh.
And I think Pep sees that.
Yes.
TT is like, a cast
girl,
member.
right.
Yeah, she's that girl, and Egypt is
She's
like,
not that girl.
Chill.
She's a girl, but she's not that
well,
girl.
okay,
Okay,
oh,
we taking it there too.
All right, well, for that particular scene,
Okay.
TT was that girl.
Well, she's older too. Like all she's saying is, "Let's get this going. You're my cousin, and here,
Yeah.
welcome." And I didn't think it was.
I don't think Egypt was bothered by
so.
it.
I don't think so either.
But I think, like I said, I think Pep. This is probably in real life. I think Pep is probably like irritated that Egypt is probably about to get all this shine. I mean, TT's about to get all this shine, and is leaving Egypt in the background. Because honestly, I pay more attention to what TT wears, what TT says.
Yeah.
You know, TT trying to be with Rome and all stuff TT's
her
doing.
storyline is more interesting.
It's interesting compared to Egypt.
It is.
I don't even pay attention to Egypt. Who is Egypt?
Stop that.
Stop.
I think it's just
Egypt,
because
we want
she's
you to come in,
young.
girl.
You know, but I mean, I feel like Pep was just doing the most at this point. Like I get what she means. You know, Egypt brought the cake. She planned the whole party, but it's a cake.
It's
y'all.
a cake, and Egypt didn't seem bothered.
And maybe they were hungry because I hate when I'm at a party and it's like I want
Girl.
some cake, I want some ice cream. Can we
get
cut the cake,
something
please?
Right.
And it's like she's probably like,
Interesting.
okay, so I'm getting all the cues.
Because
We're gonna
Egypt was
have
in a
this cake.
conversation with Brianna. Like, it wasn't like she was free, so her cousin was like, I'm going to help you host, and here's the cake. And then she ended up dropping the damn cake, and nobody
Dropping
could
the
eat
cake.
it anyway.
I mean,
What's that
it was a
plan?
cake from Ralph's. Like, come
Yeah.
on.
Thank you, because I was like, they
still
couldn't
good,
have done a better
Wow.
cake. They do have some good icing.
That's what I'm
that
saying.
whipped icing.
That wasn't a
good.
planned party because the writing on the cake looks like when you go to like the grocery store and you're like, can you write this real quick? You're about to close.
like smart and fine.
You don't even have the icing to match the cake. It don't even matter. Just write. His name is spelled T. Just put T on there. Like that's what the
Right.
cake looked like. It don't look like it was like planned out.
It's,
By
it's
somebody
the
new.
thought, it's the thought that counts.
It's the thought. It's the thought. And the cake looked really
I like
good.
good
I'm
thoughts
pretty
though. Like
mad.
the people that
I
put
like-
a lot of thought. you
Yeah,
know?
I like big thoughts. That
yeah.
was very much a little thought.
Yeah.
Like an afterthought.
Afterthought.
Yeah, exactly,
Oh,
exactly.
get the cake type of thing.
Yeah,
Right.
like, did you get the cake? Girl, I get the cake. Who got the cake?
Go to Rouse real quick.
Stop
Up
on
the
Rouse.
street. It's on sale per. Get
Pull the
that.
sticker off. Don't know how much it costs.
And it was like an
They don't
Oreo
wanna
cake. It
know.
was just circular. I was like, it's not even enough people. Like, you know, it's
It
too
was
many
a lot
people
of
to
You can
have.
cut
Like,
small. No.
Don't give me no
give me.
small piece of
Thank
cake.
you. Or don't invite me.
I like my cakes. My cake pieces big.
Yeah, I feel you. I
You
feel
know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean,
And then they dropped the cake. I'm sorry, but I feel like that was planned.
stupid. Maybe another thing that happened too, I thought was interesting about Eazy-E's son was there, Eric, and him and Brianna did the "Hey old friend"
Wow.
greeting.
Messy.
Y'all know the "Hey old friend."
oh, hey, big head. Hey.
I don't know. It might have been a "Hey big head" text sent after that. It could have.
Oh, probably because
Yes.
both of them looked like they had a good time doing what they doing when they did what they did. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, are we shocked that they hooked up at one
I
point
just
in
don't
time?
want to think about it.
Thank you. I don't want to think about it either. But Brie, she was just so hype about it. She was like, "Yeah, we need to send that together."
I was here
Did I do
for it.
my
I'm
voice
waiting.
okay?
I'm waiting to have her have like a little crush, a little thing.
Exactly.
Now
You
we
mean
see
a
her-
We all
mutually
deserve some
interested
love and
person.
a
some
mutually
fun, you
interested
know?
person.
Like,
Yes. Because now we see her type.
We need some reciprocity.
She like
Yeah,
a
we
little
see her
hood. She like a
type.
little hood boy.
That is true. Well, she said back in the day she was real gangster. So she was
Yeah, I was like, what
hanging
does
out
that
with
mean?
Eazy and-
She was a trap queen.
Hanging
I
out, I
guess.
know.
Before Mary J. Blige was paying them bills, somebody was.
Well, no, nobody was. She said that she went from rags to riches when her dad got with her, so they ain't really have anything.
True, because you did not hear about Ken Do like that.
Sure did.
I'm sorry, Ken don't.
I was waiting for you to correct yourself.
Sorry.
So, and then with Brianna here, we also saw how Christiana and Brianna, how they still don't like each other. Christiana left before Brianna could even get there.
Smart
Brianna
girl.
was feeling some type of way. She was like, oh, she gonna leave. After what Brianna said on Instagram, talking about, I lost the 30 pounds, Christiana picked it up.
That was rude.
That would have been fine words right then and there. So I'm glad Christiana left.
Yeah.
Because who says that?
I think sometimes as an adult, you know what type of environment that you can put yourself in, and you know the risk of what you can lose. So I think that was very mature of Christiana to step
For
out
sure.
the building.
For sure.
So my whole thing is, how you gonna talk about Christina and you got 34 people are watching this live? Like, girl, relax. Like, it's only 34 people on here. Why do you need to
Yeah.
talk smack about this girl? 34 people. Like,
That was only at the beginning of the live chat. You don't know it got popular.
I don't. I,
To 50.
It
her
take
her
to
social.
62.
Okay.
It take a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's hard to get 60 people at a party, so, you know.
And oh no, like you're talking to 30 people and you're talking about somebody, and it's crazy because if you drop 30 pounds, then you should know how it feels to be uncomfortable in your own body and want to lose weight.
Exactly.
And this girl is in her own body and says that she's uncomfortable, but you're just gonna talk. I just don't like that it's the obvious. Like,
Yeah.
you know what? Read me about something that's not obvious. Make me be like, You know, like, don't just pick out something obvious, like, okay, I don't know, your forehead big. Okay,
Right.
and, like, my forehead
But don't make me
big.
question you too when you're trying to read somebody. Because Brie, I'm happy that you lost the weight that you say that you lost. I don't know if y'all had noticed it, because I didn't. But you're still the same size as Christiana. Y'all could be doing clothing swaps. Y'all could be making a friendship, but you want to have drama. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's shady in here.
It's shady. It's chilly. It's a lot of things. But I'm gonna call it like I see it.
I didn't want to say it. Oh, I love that.
Checkmate.
I was the person that said it.
Well,
It just is wrong.
Where's the lie?
It's just, and I'm glad that Christina got up out of there, because it's not worth it. She's doing a lot more things. Like, she has single out.
And she's a double.
she's moving.
And she knows how to rock her lip colors.
Yes.
Moisturized.
Thank you.
I'm here for it.
So that's why you can't beef with everybody. You can learn something.
Yeah.
That's true. And I'm glad to see that at least Brianna put her beef to the side with Pep. Because, you know, they had it all out with the whole release party, how Pep put the drink in the fire.
Now,
and
that was,
Who are we not here for, Jay Lamar?
you already know. But I am very upset.
Yes.
I am very upset.
What happened?
I'm very upset with Pep. Because for you to come to an AA, was it 2 A's?
I think
It's 2.
Triple A for your car. Triple A for
Right,
the
I know,
car.
like,
it's all right. It's all
It's
right.
my best of water.
He need prayer, y'all.
AA?
No, the AA, like to come to the AA powwow and, you know, knowing what Boogie is going through, and then for you to bring, you know, one of his drug of choices, which is alcohol, that's completely disrespectful. Like, as a mother, I kind of like, she should know better. As a grown woman, she should know better. And then for her to say, well, if he, you know, has a moment to where he wants alcohol, at least it's around me. Or if he has a moment to where he, you know, he's spazzing out, at
She's
least it's around me.
delusional about
She's
what the
very-
actual problem is. She's not connected in a realistic and logical way to the reality of the situation. And you're just like, in what planet, world, or what you saying actually even makes sense?
That
Do you
makes
hear
no
yourself?
sense. Like,
But if that's the case, then can you blame her if she didn't really know like that it was that bad with Boogie? You
Wait
know
a
what I'm saying? 'Cause
minute,
that's
you-
not her child.
No, you knew the environment that you were coming into. You knew you were coming into a seance or
That's
a
true.
refreshing moment for him to stop
Okay.
drinking, and then you
Yeah.
bring alcohol. That's
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
That's like me coming to your house. I'm telling you, you know what, Jamie? I am on a diet. All I'm eating is salad, and I walk in your house and I smell fried chicken, macaroni, cheese, greens, black eyed peas.
Oh, I'm not
You better
friend.
resist. That's how you practice.
That's how you choose to live
No,
your life.
I'm not. I'm cuss you out after I eat
Okay.
a chicken wing.
All right, I'm gonna have some pork in the greens too, so it's
Okay.
fine. All right, that's
and
fine.
we're gonna be okay.
Yep.
But I feel like that was very immature, Pep.
Yeah.
But I guess
It
you know
was.
she's a cast member of Growing Up Hip Hop, so
Everybody needs to grow up on this show, adults
sure.
And
included.
EP too. Pep getting them coins.
she get them coins. Yeah,
She sure is.
She really is a cast member.
Now, speaking of trying to get some coins, to touch on this just very briefly, Vanessa is still trying to get Angela to work on this mommy blog.
Poor thing.
Angela has pretty much said, I'm done with it. Like, I don't want to do it. But then Angela got mad when she was at the table and said, well, you can't do the idea without me. So what is it, Ange? You
Like,
don't
pick
want
one.
Vanessa to do it.
You
but
can't want to
you
not
couldn't do
grow
it.
with me and don't want me to
Exactly.
still grow.
Let me tell you
Right.
something. We TV, I hate the way they chopped up that argument because it was too choppy to kind of
Yeah.
understand. Like, what exactly did Angela and Vanessa say to each other to make Angela want to storm out the coffee shop?
Oh, exactly.
And I feel like JoJo should have kind of just sat back. He said too much.
Yeah,
He was
and
like-
he did riled it up from the
Yeah,
beginning.
he was like instigate as little brothers do. I got a little brother. He instigated situation, but I feel like he instigated the situation too much, and I think that threw the vibes off. And I feel like Vanessa was not here for it. She came and sat at that table like, try me.
Exactly.
Right, and
Try
she looked
me.
good doing it too.
Oh, she looked
She
great.
looked good, but
She sure
JoJo
did.
is the middle child too, sort of like as far as their whole dynamic with those three, because they have the same mother, and so you never know like what sibling is he closer to. Because I have 2 siblings and I'm the youngest, so it's like they play sides. So maybe Ange is not feeling that because she feels like there's a hidden agenda. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how siblings can be sometimes.
No, I think
It's always a
you
rivalry.
can tell she's very close to JoJo.
Which
you can-
one?
Angela. You can
Angela?
tell she's very
I
close
think
to
that's
JoJo.
why
can
it
tell
made her
that.
so
Yeah.
upset when he was the one that told her no and said everything that basically verbatim of what Vanessa has been saying this entire
Well,
time.
are y'all in agreement with Vanessa? I am. I think
I'm in agreement
I'm
with her.
definitely-
Like,
too.
and it would be
I'm
so
definitely in agreement with
cute.
her.
People love stuff like that when you see sisters like doing things together, and mothers like they need all the help they can get. So
it would be
Shit,
nice
I
to
maybe
see
I
them
did.
work together.
Yeah,
it would
but
be
as-
lovely to see
Yeah.
it.
As
It
my-
can happen.
As my sister though, if you're not down for the idea at this moment, let me get it going.
Yes.
And I'll bring you in.
And then I'll bring you in. But I
Exactly.
think what Angela doesn't want to happen is it becomes too big, and she wasn't
And
a
she
part of
missed
the
out,
blow up.
yeah.
And now it's like she's attaching herself to something that's already blown up. She wants to be attached to it as it blossoms. But she gonna miss out on it. You have too many other opportunities going on. Like you can't
You have
attach
to pick
yourself
and
to
choose.
everything, and you can't expect people to wait on you.
And why
Right.
at this point does your name have to be connected with it? Why can't she just start it? Y'all come and y'all join each other. Y'all finish up strong. Like what's
Exactly.
what's
Yeah.
the matter with that? That kind
Exactly.
of that's what it got on my nerves because I don't like people to stop anyone's progression. Like
Exactly.
we're all
Right.
out here trying to get it. Everybody's like, or they should be at the very least. So she's being entrepreneurial and she's trying to include you. And if you're not going to be included, so be it.
So
But
be it.
don't be like, oh, you can't do it now. Like skirt.
I think
Yeah.
that what Vanessa needs to learn that even with family, when you elevate, sometimes you have to separate. And I think they need to separate the business from the family so that both of them can grow. So Angela isn't left feeling guilty, and Vanessa isn't left alone.
And they've done multiple ventures together
Yeah,
before. Y'all have already
exactly.
worked together before.
I would feel like this if I was Vanessa. I would tell her like, sis, have my back from a distance. You know, have my back, support me as a sister, not as a business partner. Period.
But she's not saying that. She's just like kind of like in the scenes that we see, it was really choppy. It was kind of
Yeah.
I was like, how
It
did it
sure
escalate
was.
so quickly? But she's like whines.
Vanessa?
Like, why do you
Yeah.
no
Angela does.
Yeah.
I like Vanessa wines too because Vanessa's not direct and straight to the point. Say, Angela sat at the table and said, no, I can't do it right now. I have other obligations. Vanessa never said, okay, sis, handle your business. I'm doing it.
Right.
It feels like they cater, I don't know if they cater more to Angela and her whining, or they don't want to make her upset or what. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
you
feel
don't know
like-
what the
Yeah.
dynamic is there.
It should have been a
It's
straight
weird
up
that
no.
Vanessa's the oldest and like that. Like, I mean, I don't know if any of you guys are the oldest of your siblings, but I'm not.
I'm the
I
baby.
have like my older sister is the one who takes charge. Like, so it's so weird to watch somebody who's the oldest not take charge or just not be like, all right, whatever, and bully up on her own. Like, okay, I'm gonna do my own thing then.
And I wish you would sue me. That's her demeanor should be like, I wish you would, sis.
like, would you really?
Would you really?
See you at Thanksgiving, Christmas, and all the holidays,
But
eat the
do
barbecue.
they like kick it? Like they have babies and everything. I don't ever
Right.
see them on play dates or like.
We don't see them.
You don't.
there.
You don't see
So are they?
pictures.
Are they
Well, I
as
think Angela's
close?
son is not on the show at all. I have not seen
I've
him.
never
No, I'm
seen
talking
them.
about just like Instagram and like I don't ever see them doing anything together. Are they as close as they portray to be?
Even their stories, because you know how people put some stuff on their profile, some stuff on their stories. so.
Yeah, I don't ever see them like, oh, I'm hanging with my sis. I don't ever see that.
But you know, the whole dynamic, it makes sense to me as far as like why Vanessa, like Angela seems like more out there. She's just gonna do her own thing. But it makes sense to me because even though Vanessa's older, a lot of older siblings, at least like with me, the younger sibling is usually the one that's more out there, more adventurous.
Right.
The middle child, you know, they're the middle child, and they got the oldest one who's the
up.
more, you know, the oldest one is more mature. Usually they're the smartest one. Usually like they're just more intellectual. So that's how it looks like to me. So. But also just in the live chat. So Shorty,
Yes.
hey
Like fan
Shorty.
shout outs. Let's do
Yes.
this.
So she says Angela is an attention-seeking, vain person. What y'all think about that? That was a lot. Okay, well say it like you mean it.
Well, Shorty, I mean,
I can see
say
it.
it like you mean it, girl.
Shorty, we
I
need to
can
get Shorty
see
a
how
mic.
from watching the
Right.
show you can get that impression of her.
Right.
From Angela.
Yes.
I agree because we don't see her like has she been with the group yet?
She never films with the. She'll either film.
Romeo,
like, I'm busy.
her
She never
sister
films with the group.
JoJo, and then
But she filmed with Egypt.
Oh, in Egypt,
She'll
yeah.
do it here and there, but only be one-on-one.
Can you find out, since you're the inside source for growing up
Okay.
hip hop,
yeah.
even though I have my connections as well now, can you find out like why is it? Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
what connect? Wait,
I know.
wait a minute.
It's
What
okay.
connection
what
you got?
connect? Yes, what connection do you have?
You and everybody else will see in just a moment.
Okay,
Okay.
let's let Jaimi hit these fan shout outs so we can keep
Yeah,
shouting
before
our
we
fans
see
out.
this.
What were
Okay.
they talking about this week?
All right, so you guys, basically the live chat, we love when you guys comment and you know, keep the conversation going. So Shorty has been commenting as well. Let's Talk Classic Hip Hop has been talking. Kayla, we love when you guys for talking. But we also love when you guys comment on our YouTube channel. So one of the comments that stood out to me was from 1990 line. We love your name, but okay. It says, I was on Boogie's side. I don't think the camera should have been there in that moment. It's from last episode. Chris and Brianna, messy situation, rolling eye emoji. Romeo and Angela, each season theme, well, you know, timing is never right for us. Okay.
That's true.
Whatever
is
that
so
means.
Thorough and correct.
I mean,
1990 line, is that their
let me try it again. 19.9 line. Okay.
I mean, that's
maybe
true.
like a
99 line. That's interesting.
maybe like a
That's really
line,
cool.
like a fraternity or
99
sorority.
line, okay.
That's
Divine
nice.
Nine?
Hopefully you didn't
Maybe,
trademark
yeah.
that because
Maybe.
I might steal that. That's kind
Ooh.
of nice. I'm obsessed.
99 line.
99 line. Okay. Well, hey. Well, I mean, I agree with you. You know, the camera should not have been there. You know, I felt like it was
Right.
inappropriate. If you're really
inappropriate.
trying to make it a serious intervention, do your due diligence.
Exactly. Yeah.
Chris and Brianna is definitely messy, but I think Brianna is just messy in general. So anytime you're involved with her, it's just gonna be a mess. And Romeo and Angela, at this point, I'm starting to not care because he's mine. And Angela, do what you gotta do. Next.
Right.
Delusional on your forehead.
Okay.
I'm just gonna tell people what happened. So we had a group chat, and in this group chat, it turned into Brandy versus Monica, the boys' mine over Romeo. It was terrible. We said horrible, despicable things to each other,
gosh.
but we all know who the Angela really is.
You can be Angela, girl. That's fine.
The time is never
Angela
right.
is what did she call Angela?
She said Angela was vain,
Vain and stuff.
attention seeking.
That's you, sis.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's
Check.
That's not
Check.
that's you, Jay Lamar. You
Check.
got that. You got that.
Let's
You-
talk classic hip hop. Says Vanessa needs to stop begging Angela to go into a partnership with her. Why?
I agree.
They sisters.
Well,
just wants
she
to
is
keep.
begging a lot. Just,
That
sis,
is
come on.
begging.
Sis, come on,
No.
please. You ain't never been here for me. Sis, come on.
Just find
It's
another
a lot.
partner. Find another partner.
Exactly.
Okay.
Bring her in.
All right. Vanessa, let it go
Your
then.
cousin. Mm-hmm.
Talk to you. So Jay
Let it
Lamar.
go.
Oh, Jay
what you
Lamar
got?
has got this. Oh, wait.
Tell us.
News and gossip.
Oh
Want to get
yes.
to that first?
Yes, let's do news and
Let's do
gossip.
it.
Because there's so much. I want to put Jay Lamar in news and gossip.
I need to get some glasses for news and gossip.
Felicia Michelle, tell us what's going on, girl.
So this week we talked about the call that Romeo got about his uncle Corey. So if you are a no limit soldier like all of us on the panel,
Make
then
it
you'll
say,
know. Nah. So you know that C Murder is the uncle that they were talking about, Corey. He was convicted of murder and sentenced to a life sentence actually in 2000. It was resulting from an incident in a club that ended in a fatal shooting of a 16-year-old where the witness identified C Murder as the killer. He actually came out and just recanted his statement saying that he was actually pressured by the police to say that C Murder was the actual killer. So this came out just a few days ago. So I'm pretty sure the Miller family is on it, trying to get him released. And now we can see why he was going so hard with that hunger strike, because he knew, you know, that he didn't
He's
do
fed
it.
up. Yeah.
Yeah. And the evidence wasn't right. So, you know, that's a shame. But I'm glad the truth finally came out. I mean, 16 years later, that kind of is terrible, especially for that young man's family who doesn't actually know who killed their son, brother, friend. Yeah, that is really terrible. So from a really sad note to really, it wasn't funny, but it was an epic moment for the culture. Damon Dash. Dame Dash. So we didn't see him in all this episode, but he made sure we were going to talk about him this week. So we're going to roll a clip of him confronting Lee Daniels, who is the executive producer of Star and Empire,
And all
The
that.
Precious,
Butler.
everything. Yeah, so let's roll this clip.
Okay.
Ooh, juicy.
Tea.
But here's what.
You look so nervous.
I've been, I broke my ankle. That's why I couldn't move around, guys. Could you see I couldn't move? I was doing lots of hand movement. I did it again. I was playing with my grandkids and I broke my ankle. Okay. All right, so I want to move the energy in the room right now. I want everybody hands in the air. We're going to do reach out and touch with this beautiful, incredible.
This is not play.
Reach out and touch, hands in the air, everybody. Move the energy. Move it around.
Yes, so this is an actual moment that happened. This is this past weekend at the BET Awards. As you can see, Dame is confronting Lee Daniels about not paying him his money too. He says he owes him $2 million. So currently they're he has a lawsuit against him for $5 million. He has owed him money for years. So he gave him the money to finance a project he had back in 2004, which really didn't pop off, but he gave him money to finance Push, which is Precious.
Yeah.
He gave him money to finance basically his entire movie career, is why Lee Daniels is even Lee Daniels right now. So Dame Dash's point is that he's contributing to the culture and you're not giving me my money back. You're not even putting me onto these projects. Like, run me my money, bro.
And Lee Daniels has it.
Lee
Yeah.
Daniels.
Thank you. That's what makes it worse.
He
He
has it.
definitely has
Cut him a
it.
check.
Well, you know someone that has the money, but they're just not paying you. That's the
No,
worst.
run me my money.
And when did Precious come out? I'm looking it up now. 2009.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's been
It's
a
almost 10
decade.
years.
It's been a decade.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure Lee Daniels
That's
has made that
crazy.
money up. But what he
times
called him a
10.
culture. He called him a culture vulture, which I totally agreed with, because a lot of people look
Yeah.
at culture vulture as someone from outside the culture affecting it negatively, and that type of thing affects negatively. No one wants to
Absolutely.
lend money for amazing
Exactly.
projects when people don't want to pay them their
Right.
money back. run me my money. So if Dame Dash is not playing with Lee Daniels, totally embarrass him. I think it's hilarious because it's at the BET Awards. If you see the young man behind them, he's acting like he doesn't even hear, see what's going on.
Did you
and
hear the lady
Diana
on
Ross.
stage?
The music that was playing. Reach out and
You mean
Diana Ross?
Diana Ross?
Yeah.
And I know Diana Ross on the back, like, reach out, touch someone's hand. I'm like, if Dame Dash reach out and touch Lee Daniels, it's going to be a
Right.
problem.
She said, lift your hands. Let's shift the energy.
Right. She can sense it.
And he has that, like, blanket throw on. It's just
Yes.
all too much. It's an epic moment,
What
and
happened?
Dame Dash was on it.
What had me going was when Lee Daniels was like, Damon, I will call you.
Right.
Let me get your number. I'm
You're
going to call
right, you're
you.
right.
I ain't got
He
your
was like,
number.
You ain't call
Right.
me. You ain't call me. You ain't even put me in it. Like, he just was going.
Yeah.
Too much.
He was
Too
fed up. Pay what you
much.
owe.
Too
Pay
much.
me what you owe me. So,
Oh,
Jay
yeah.
Lamar.
Yes.
Jay Lamar, what's
So-
going on with this video?
Let me tell y'all
First,
something.
let me tell y'all something. Jay Lamar head about to get 10 times bigger. Jamie ain't gonna be able to fit in the shot pretty
Right.
soon. But we gonna let you go because
Move
we
out
love
the
you.
way.
Anyway.
So this past week, I had the opportunity to attend some great events that were sponsored, of course, by BET.
Awesome.
Such an amazing week. I love BET. Shout out to BET. Thank you for the numerous invitations. So while I was at the BET Her Awards, which was its first award show this season, and it'll have many more to come,
Amazing.
I met Romeo on the carpet. And Romeo has some great things to say about us at AfterBuzz. Watch this.
Okay.
Yo, y'all, look who it is. It's Romeo in the house.
What up, it's your boy Romeo, AfterBuzz, Growing Up Hip Hop. All the deets are right here. I just told them all the secrets.
He do.
So y'all tune in. It's your boy Romeo Miller. Appreciate y'all for checking us out on Growing Up Hip Hop. Keep tuning in Thursday nights, WeTV, baby.
Yeah, and tune into the AfterBuzz
You know all the
show.
secrets.
I know all the secrets. Trust it.
Oh, love you too. Oh, you look so good.
Thanks for the shout out, boo.
Yeah.
It was dope.
Yeah.
That is
Thanks,
dope.
Romeo.
I'm gonna need y'all to circle back
need
in.
you to-
Okay.
Hey, Ro.
Because
Yeah,
there-
Romeo, come to the show.
Thanks,
yeah, he
Romeo.
well, it was
There are
funny.
better people to meet here.
There are beautiful ladies and stuff.
Am I the Insta?
You know what?
But what was really dope was it was interesting. I told him like, oh, I do Growing Up Hip Hop after show for AfterBuzz, and his eyes lit up. He was like, yo, we should do a video. Like he was like down for it. Like yes. So I think that he would definitely him and probably a couple of them would be interested and definitely coming down. So Romeo,
We're in LA. Come on.
come on down the street, Romeo.
Right.
Come on
Yes.
down.
He was really dope. It was really dope to meet him and like.
The energy seems really good too.
Yeah.
Like y'all seem like y'all been friends for a really long time.
Well, I know some secrets, and I have to wait until like a couple more episodes to tell y'all what he told me.
Oh, don't try it.
Oh, you better put it in the
Okay,
group chat.
Right.
Don't play.
Come
No.
on.
Do not play. You better put it in the group chat.
That's between me and Ro.
Oh my gosh. Y'all, the secret is me and Romeo about to elope. There, I said it, okay? We gonna want to get
done.
married.
Gonna
I'm
be on the
not
next
coming.
couple
I'm
episodes.
sorry.
Romeo, please settle this when you come here, okay?
Romeo did not tell me that.
Okay.
Okay, whatever.
Did
Well,
not tell me
All
that.
right, bro.
did Romeo tell you who was your? Oh, sorry, boy. Thinking about it
The
got me
blusher?
tongue tied. Got me tongue tied. Did Romeo tell you who your growing up fashion was? Because I need to know.
Well, if we're gonna start with me, honey,
fashion.
I'm definitely gonna give it to Vanessa.
Okay.
Of course you are.
I'm definitely gonna give it to her. The way she stepped
She
in that
just-
carpet.
it was-
Yeah, I know. She was like,
I love anything that blows in the wind, like a cape,
Yes.
a kimono, anything that can blow in the wind. I like any of that.
you had
And
on
she-
several
Right.
capes this week.
Did you see me? I did. I had several capes this week. I'm super Felicia. So no, but she looked beautiful, and I like the color scheme.
Yeah.
It looks
Oh,
very
yeah.
nice on
yeah,
her.
Yes.
with the lip color, her hair looked great.
Jamie, who was yours?
Well, mine is Romeo. Hey. So I thought he looked great. No, I'm serious.
What did he have on this episode that you thought looked really great?
He said the great part about this is it doesn't matter what y'all think, okay? Because I thought he looked great. You look great
It's
if
your
you're
moment.
watching this. He was wearing like this leopard print orange hoodie. It looked good on him. Even the white tee matched with his skin tone. It looked great when he was on the couch. He looked like a meal, a snack,
his
an entree, a
swag. He has good
buffet.
swag.
So I just wanted to know that I see you, and I wanted to recognize you here on ABTV. Watch us every Thursday.
You have not looked at me like one time.
I don't need to.
Lord.
God told me to block out
Romeo,
any
are
negative
you
energy.
out there, Romeo? Like, do
So-
you see him? You see him?
Felicia
He sees
Michelle.
I kind of hijacked Jay
Yeah.
Lamar's answer, low key. I kind of hijacked
Okay.
his answer and his answer in time.
You always copy me, sis.
No, please stop the
on.
lies because
Copy and paste.
next time I go first. No, next time I go first. They might copy no Jay Lamar, please.
You girls.
Well, I
love
got
copying
mine,
me.
so.
I loved Brianna low key. I'm not gonna lie. At the party with the fishnet and the all black.
With the black scrunchie?
Oh,
Don't come for the scrunchie.
That's actually what I
actually
felt
really
like.
did.
I was like,
I low key did like that fishnet
We are
with all
too
black.
old.
okay, right. Grow up, y'all. Grow it up, hip
I
hop.
like that. And the dark lip? No.
That would be you.
No, I
I was actually kind of over the dark lip because I've seen it like every episode.
I mean, she does do it a lot, but I just thought it was nice.
I can't say she did look good.
She did. She
did
looked
look
well
good.
put together.
I'm gonna be excited when I see her do a lighter look, like some peachy colors, some nude lips.
Did you
That's
say
gonna
she looked well put together? I'm gonna be quiet.
That's what he said.
I want to see her like a darker hair.
Yes. Like I think a
No
hair color
bangs, though.
difference
No
would make
bangs.
a
No
big
bang.
like
Okay. No
a
bang,
side
no
a side swoop.
still light but just darker, like a chestnut brown or something like that.
Yeah.
Compliment
Yeah.
her eyes. She has
And
very
a
pretty
cute
eyes.
jumpsuit.
And a bang.
Like a cream
Like,
jumpsuit.
she loves a bang, like a Chinese.
No, no
type
bang. I'm sorry. I'm over
No
it.
bang.
No
We're
chum
tired of
bang.
it. No more bangs. See, the bangs don't
is
win
my
because
vision.
TT got a bang, Brianna got a bang, and Romeo
You
don't
already
want
did your
to
vision, okay?
bang either one of them.
Speaking of visions, really quickly, let's get into some predictions.
Okay.
Now, your AfterBuzz TV.
Predictions. All right. Jamie, you want to kick it off down there?
Why not? Okay. So my prediction is about the one and only Brianna. I do predict that she will switch up her look eventually. I'm actually hopeful for it. But my prediction is actually she's gonna have a breakdown. She's gonna have a breakdown because she's just doing the most every single episode. I think she's over the top. I think she has a lot of issues just like Boogie, and I think it's a couple more episodes we'll see her break down. It's about time.
I see a reconciliation between Angela and Vanessa. I feel like they'll come to an agreement, and maybe within a couple episodes, Vanessa will throw a launch party.
Okay.
Okay.
That might be a secret that Romeo told me.
Felicia
You know
Michelle.
what? I
He was
just
running
can't.
away.
I always gotta talk after
We're
him.
going to have to start skipping J. Lamar.
Just
over
like
there.
just
You
every
can't
other
skip
question,
me,
just skip
boo.
them.
Skip. Felicia Michelle.
So
Skip
we
her.
saw in the you know what? We saw in the preview Egypt and Sam at like a chapel, and she had a dress on, and he had a white suit on, and that's what I kind of want to see. Like that, I had some predictions, but I really just want to see what's going to happen with that. Oh, I do predict that TT and Romeo are going to get a little closer. She came to boys' night. Like what?
she did.
Who
Yeah,
did she invite
I
to?
don't think
And
so.
not because stop it. Y'all got to be objective
know that you
sometimes.
disagree
Y'all
in the
have to be
comments.
objective sometimes. It's your job. No, but I mean,
No.
not
The
that
truth
they're
is
going
straight.
to. Not that
We
they're
like the
going
truth.
to like get together, but almost like because Angela has said to him, and he said she kind of friend zoned him that TT is just there because TT's there, so he's gonna have TT take up time. He invited her to boys' night, like for what?
Okay.
Are you done defending your point?
Right.
Howard, next.
Bruh, are you serious? You mean expressing myself?
There's no chemistry there at all.
Y'all,
It does not work.
Y'all, it's so personal. It's so real
Text me.
for y'all.
TT, come to the show. Talk about it.
We'll see you in a little TT.
I think that she's gonna flirt. They'll be cute for an episode or two.
That's it. Perfect. Okay. There we go.
I see Boogie coming back. Boogie coming back with a vengeance. He's up here. He's mad at everybody, mad at the world. We don't throw him in rehab, so he's going to be coming back, coming for Brianna, coming for Daddy, and just really letting him have it.
I would agree. I would agree with that
He's
a little bit.
mad.
Yeah, I would agree.
You think he's gonna come back like with the vengeance, like even bigger and better?
I think he'll come back better. I don't think it'll be much so with a vengeance, but just like kind of knowing where to place people in his life.
With some clarity.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna take some time, just because we don't really know the full extent of how bad it is, and just since they had to do a whole intervention, it's not gonna happen overnight, or even probably in a couple months. I think it's gonna take some time,
Right.
because he doesn't see that he has a true problem. He's just like, get off my bag.
Yeah.
I'm grown.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in. We have a whole lot to say here. Of course, if you're listening to us on iTunes, give us that 5-star ratings and leave comments there because we do be watching. And also leave those comments on YouTube so Jamie can read you and shout you out
Okay.
next week.
Yes.
We saw y'all tonight.
She coming back next week?
Oh,
Ooh,
No.
okay.
Yeah. No.
Comment if you don't want J. Lamar to come back. Let us know. Let's get the discussion popping. I like that.
oh my gosh. Well,
Terrible.
I am one of your hosts on this funny, shady panel. I'm Howard III. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at Howard III. Felicia Michelle, where can we follow you?
You can find me on Instagram at It's Felicia Michelle, and on Twitter, I'm trying it out. Everyone hates Fee, and you can see me on Monday nights on Houses of Potomac, and also Monday nights on Shades of Blue, and then I'm with them every Thursday.
Yes, yes. So it's your boy J. Lamar. You can follow me on all social media platforms at I am J. Lamar. You can catch me Monday night, Housewives of Potomac. Nick.
Okay.
You can catch me also Monday nights doing Basketball Wives. And you can catch me Thursday nights here at Growing Up Hip Hop and all special events. You can catch me doing the after shows.
Ooh, okay, thank you. Time's up. All right, so it's Jaimi Gray here. You can find me on Twitter at It's Jaimi Gray, on IG at Jaimi Gray. And since we plug in all of our shows, you can find me Sundays watching Pose, okay? Mondays watching, what is it? Oh my God, Claws, Tuesdays, Full Metal Alchemist. Then we got The 4 tonight, so stay tuned. And of course, with my lovely panel, Growing Up Hip Hop on Thursdays.
Aww. Well, guys, we'll see you all next week.
See you later.
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Keven Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.